So, hello everyone. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. Uh, let's start the video. Like we all know that this of like the intro is something like this: pain, discipline, grit. We all talk about it, but very, very few of us live it. Today, I am bringing you the mindset of a man who has redefined human limits. His name is none other than David Goggins. If you ever felt weak, stuck, or broken, this video is for you. To shake you the reality. Let's dive into the power of the calloused mind and how you can use pain to forge the strongest version of yourself. This video is going to be a life changer for you. So let's start the video. Okay. So our first section is the calloused mind. Let me read you something real quick from the book Can't Hurt Me. I couldn't believe, like, this is the book and I'm going to read from here. I couldn't believe what I was doing. The intense pain was gone and I was riding a second wind delivered by a calloused mind. So, okay, what does that mean? It means pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. I repeat, pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. Goggins talked about going through unimaginable workouts where he had to train his body, where most people would quit. But instead of breaking, instead of quitting, he trained his mind to harden to callous like skin that toughens after friction. Your mind can do the same. Every challenge you face, every failure, every moment of emotional pain, that's life rubbing against your mental skill. And if you lean into it instead of running from it, you don't just survive, you grow. People, like, I have heard one quote from the web series on a Wednesday that सबसे अच्छे पौधे होते हैं ना वो छाया में उगते हैं. Like the best plants are grown in the shadows. It is the minimum. It is the same scenario happens here. If a person is put in his toughest condition, then he grows his best. Man is at his best when he is put to his worst. Okay. So our next session is about harnessing hardships. Okay. Let's talk about that. Like, let me tell you the reality. Like, here's the truth most people won't tell you. If you don't choose to get stronger, life will choose you to keep you weak. I repeat, if you don't choose to become stronger, life will choose you to become weak. Like in this book, in the book, I will again read some lines, like it is something like this. Until you experience hardships like abuse, the line is something like this. Until you experience hardships like abuse and bullying, failures and disappointments, your mind will remain soft and exposed. Like, if you keep experiencing hardship means the hard events that happen with us. Like, it can be in the form of ragging in your college, it can be bullying, it can be failures. If someone fail in certain domains, such as not able to qualify a particular exam or not able to establish a good business, these are all hardship. Like, he's talking about that. So this hit hard. I know this hit hard. Think about it. How many of us let one setback define our entire future? Like in my case, I failed one exam and it has hit me hard. It has hit me hard in my ass. And if I think about it, like, now, okay, Suryansh, now you have failed. Now, but now, what will you do in your future? Like, how can this one single setback? How will I let this single setback decide my whole life? Oh, are you understanding now? This should not happen with us. So David Goggins flipped the script. He stopped being the victim of his past and started using that pain as fuel. Every insult, okay? So the first step to change yourself is stop becoming the victim. Start using the pain as fuel. Start using regret, the regret you have in your past, like you were not able to do something. Use that as your fuel. Every insult, every rejection, every mistake, it turned into power, and you can too do that. Okay. I hope you understand this second section about how he transferred his mind, how he removed himself from that victim personality, like how he changed his mindset. So in section 3, the power of taking souls, which the chapter 4 is about the power of taking souls, which can take you to another level in every field. If you are in your business, if you are into corporate work, it will always help you. Okay, challenge number 4 from the book is called taking souls. It's about rising above expectations so hard that your enemies, your haters, your critics are left stunned. You have to take the meaning of taking souls is you have to remove their souls from them. How? By doing the excellent work, by chasing excellence, not chasing success. You have to chase excellence. Like in the book, he write, your goal is to make them watch you achieve what they could never have done themselves. I repeat, your goal is to make them watch you achieve what they could have never done themselves. Okay? So, whether it's your teacher, your boss, your coach, don't just do what they expect. Do more. Show up early, stay late, deliver beyond their imagination. Okay? You have to prove yourself in front of them. You have to prove your worth in front of them by your extraordinary work. And for that extraordinary work, he's saying that wake up early, go earlier to office than your boss, stay up late, do shift, even if you're not getting paid of that. Okay, not to prove them wrong. I can repeat, you should not take me wrong. You should not prove them wrong, but to prove to yourself what you are capable of. You must prove to yourself what you are capable of. Unlock your ultimate potential, and I know if you will follow my this advice, you will be able to unlock your ultimate potential. So, in next section, we are going to say how you can unlock your ultimate potential, which means breaking limits, and it is the topic of our section number 4. So let's go back to the pool scene. After brutal bear crawls and flutter kicks, like you know what, when David Goggins was training, then there is a kind of hell week. On a hell week, like a particular week, and it is known as hell week because the training is like hell there. Like they had to suffer a lot. They had to ordinary person cannot survive there. It's people like Goggins, the mindset they have, they are only able to survive and become Navy soldiers out of there. So he's telling a particular case scene from there, like after brutal bear crawls and flutter kicks. You know what is flutter kick? Flutter kicks like this. Goggins was in insane pain, like he had to do flutter kicks for about an hour. Okay, but then boom, something clicked in his mind. I was like, he was telling in his book that I was putting out harder than ever, breaking to the limitations of injury and pain tolerance. Okay, that's what happened when you push past your breaking point. You discover a new gear inside you, one most people never find because they quit too early. So to find that particular gear, like let me give you an example. If you drive a car, you are driving at a speed of 35 to 50 kilometer, and generally in that speed your car gear must be number 3. So if you want to go to gear number 5, first you have to increase your speed. Now you have to increase your speed beyond 70 to 80 kilometers, then only you can go to gear number 5. If your speed is something around 30 to 40, you cannot shift to that 5th gear. Otherwise, the car will be shut off. Understand? So, this is the same thing which David Goggins is telling in his book. Like, if you want to unlock your ultimate potential, first first you have to put yourself in that much pain. You should not give up early, because many people give up early. They are not able to find their ultimate potential. Okay, I hope you are connecting the dots. Okay, so next we talk about, you see the moment you said pain as part of the process, like pain is the part of the process, such as failure is not the end. Failure is a part of the success only. Failure is a part of life. Failure is not the end of life. Failure is a part of life only. See, here also, pain is a part of process, and the moment you accept pain as a part of process, not as your enemy, you activate your sympathetic nervous system. Now here comes the biology part, and I am a biology student. I know what a sympathetic nervous system does. It is a nervous system which cannot be controlled by your subconscious mind, and it has it has some effects on your sympathetic nervous system. There are two types: sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, and these two are the branches of a single tree, which is known as autonomic nervous system. And autonomic nervous system is a part controlled by subconscious mind. So in this your sympathetic nervous system, here is a heartbeat. Your hormonal balance is controlled by this. Like if you are doing some intense exercise, then your heart rate will increase, your lungs will start contracting and relaxing fast, so that enough oxygen is reaching your body. Like this, all the function is controlled by a sympathetic nervous system. Like the erection of your hairs, the pressure you put here, the anger issues which you get is because of a sympathetic nervous system. And on the other side, here we have parasympathetic nervous system, which gets up in your body when you are in your relaxed mode. So in this video we are going to talk, we have to talk about sympathetic nervous system only. So there are some sympathetic nervous system shift your hormones, and suddenly you are not just surviving in that particular process, you are dominating. So to unlock that sympathetic nervous system, to give command to that part of your subconscious mind which controls sympathetic nervous system, you need to first suffer from the intense pain. You must not quit early. This is the required scenario of this whole talk, all of this section, and ending to call to action. Here's what I want to tell you today, not tomorrow. Find your pain zone, analyze yourself, sit with yourself, analyze your pain zone, find your pain zone, that area where you usually give up. Go there, stay there, train your mind, not just your body. Like there is one famous quote in Hindi, like रणभूमि में लड़ने से पहले मन भूमि में लड़ा जाता है. Like first you have to train your mind. This mind must be very brave, it must be very strong, then train your body. And which means callous your brain. Callus is the biology. In biology we also use this term like a callous skin, which means something rubbing on, just like something torn off because of friction, because some excess pressure, excess friction, and we are unlocking a new skin. So here also the callous brain we are talking about is, it can be unlocked when you will put yourself in harder situations, in difficult situations, surviving there, and to put yourself in pain. Then only callous brain will be unlocked, your new skill will be unlocked, and that will be very much useful. Because like Goggins say, if you accept the pain as a natural process and refuse to give in and give up, you will engage the sympathetic nervous system, and it can do miracles. It can do miracles. And if your sympathetic nervous system is open, it starts working, then you will become unstoppable. Okay. So I think this must be enough for this video. If this message hit you, share it, comment below what you are pushing right now, and remember hashtag. Always use the hashtag. Hashtag can't hurt me, hashtag being soul. You are in control, now prove it. Now you cannot say that you did not have the information before. When you interact in this online world, you always have the right information. The thing that matter is people put their brain in wrong things on the internet. Okay, so okay, bye. Stay healthy, stay updated, stay motivated, stay disciplined. Okay, bye.